The movie begins with Dr. Gero's murder by Android 17, this time a lot more gory. His death triggers the awakening of 2 more androids to be unleashed onto the world. Meanwhile, Goku and friends are enjoying a nice day at the mall until the stylish androids 14 and 15 track him down and begin destroying the mall. The androids reveal themselves and begin fighting him, with Trunks eventually joining in before moving the battle to a more secluded area. Meanwhile, a computer programmed to believe it's Dr. Gero awakens another android, Android 13. The battle is moved to the icy mountains and continues from there, until Android 13 joins in, leading to unironically my favorite pieces of dialogue from all of these movies covered so far.
Boy, segregation, hatred. Is that what you've done with your free will, boy? Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Goku and 13 begin fighting while Trunks fights 14 and 15. 13 lets out a massive energy blast on Goku, but is stopped by a blast from Vegeta, here only to ensure the androids don't kill Goku before he does. Goku and 13 resume their fight, during which he, Vegeta, and Trunks go Super Saiyan, which includes a beautiful shot of a Super Saiyan beam trio. Piccolo eventually joins the fight as Trunks and Vegeta defeat 14 and 15. 13 then absorbs the two's chips and bombs, which turns him super.
He said it! He said it!
Anyways, Vegeta and Trunks try taking him down, which fails miserably, as the seemingly invincible android HOLY SHIT! Goku is thrown into the mountain and soon thrown into the ocean, where he begins summoning a spirit bomb. Everyone attempts to distract 13 until Goku absorbs the energy of the spirit bomb within him. His very aura, and a punch to the stomach, ultimately kills Android 13. The movie ends with the gang visiting Gohan and Krillin in the hospital and laughing their hearts out. Oh my god, I thought we were done with these! Okay, this bit with Piccolo and Vegeta feels like something from Team 4-Star. Android 13 is not meant to be taken seriously in my eyes. Whenever he tries to be intimidated into Goku, he always gives me either nothing, a slight chuckle, or laughing my ass off at some of his lines, which probably were meant to be taken seriously. Androids 14 and 15 honestly felt more menacing than 13. And that's saying something, seeing as how the two barely speak in the movie. Also, whoever proposed the idea of giving 13 a trucker hat, you deserve my utmost respect. In all seriousness, 13 was not written very well, at least as an antagonist. His action scenes are mostly devoid of anything special, save for a couple. His motives are the same as any other android. Overall, he's much more comedic relief than an actual villain. In other words, where he fails as an antagonist, he excels as comedy. I know I said last time the animation wouldn't be compared to previous films, so let's focus on the things in this movie that stick out to me. The icy mountain environment is dull, thus making most of the action there, which is almost 2/3 of the entire movie, also lose some of its signature spectacle. Unless there's a Super Saiyan present. Dr. Gero's death, the Super Saiyan beam trio, and Goku's spirit bomb, I think, are the most visually impressive bits in the movie. The shading, coloring, I wouldn't say they knocked it out of the park per se, but they're still very pretty to look at. Oh shit, did I just call that pretty? The story is probably the most simplest one out of any of these movies, period. Androids awaken, Goku and friends fight them, the leader unleashes a final form, Goku stops them, end of story. Now is it told good? It's alright. The storytelling is the most straightforward thing you can think of for Dragon Ball standards. Like I said earlier, 2/3 of the entire movie are spent in one location, so the pacing isn't really helping out either in that case. Everything lasts a reasonable amount of time, but that's about it. Finally, the score is exactly what you expect. Standard Bruce Falconer music. But I do feel the need to point this out. Thanks to a comment on the last video from Elizade and some research, it's worth noting that Bruce Falconer just stole the credit from these true heroes right here. In fact, Bruce Falconer himself barely produced any amount of music for the show, or its movies. Thanks for pointing this out, man, and the support is greatly appreciated. Feel free to go to his YouTube channel and check out his music and remixes. They're pure headbangers, to put it lightly. Anyways, with all that being said, Super Android 13 gets a 5 out of 10. The unintentional comedy and brief visual spectacles unfortunately do not save this movie from its poor antagonist, mostly dull coloring, and just playing it too safe all around.